Okay, guys, we're doing this video on a really poor setup, just like you saw, but today's YouTube video will be explanatory. Yes, I just will be having Doc in the frame because I am doing this video just as a thing, but we wanted to talk about something that we've really never talked about before in any of our vlogs, never put it in the description, but we wanted to tell you a brief video about Doc's SMA getting worse. SMA is short for spinal muscular atrophy. It is a degenerative disease that basically the neurons don't. Well, I don't really know how to explain it, but basically her muscle just wastes. If you guys did not know, Doc's jaw is getting weaker. You probably guys did not know that, but Doc's jaw is getting weaker. And the problem with that is that she can't really eat like a lot more than she used to. If we never told you guys her weight before, her weight was 2 stone before her eating got a lot weaker. Her jaw's muscles have gotten a lot weaker. She can still talk. Yeah, I can still talk as I am talking now. Y'all have probably never heard me talk. I think there was one thing that I have talked in, but I might just talk for the rest of this video. It's not hard for me to talk. Most people with SMA can not talk, but there are some lucky chances that you can talk. I can talk, but back then, I was really having struggles with speaking and all that stuff. A lot of people with SMA have slurred speech. I don't really consider myself having slurred speech, but sometimes you can definitely hear it. But so when I was about, like, let's say 48, in 2 years, I grow a lot faster. So when I was 48, I was eating pretty fine. I could eat chicken. I could eat a lot of other things that average people could eat, neurotypical. But as I've gotten older, by 50, I could only eat chicken shreds, like little chicken shreds. So that's a lot of weakness in 1 year. But when I was 55, I think, I could not eat chicken anymore. I mean, I could still get it in, like, my blends, my feed, my feeding bag, but I could not eat chicken. And I'm 60 years old, and I still cannot eat chicken to this day. I need to have it in a feed. I either really need it shredded, like super shredded, to the point that it's like little strands of chicken. My son Andrew, who is 18 and has some jaw weakness because of cerebral palsy, can eat chicken. I'm not saying that's kind of a bad thing, but all in all, I mean, I can live without eating chicken. As long as I get it in my feeds, that's okay. But I cannot, I've been having increased feeds, like a lot more increased feeds. It's to the point that I had, let's say 5 feeds a day when I was 2 stone. My dangerous weight ever was less than eggs. And I'm half a stone, so I'm really close to it, and I don't want to become that dangerous weight again. Because when I was that dangerous weight, so much went wrong. I was getting sick more. I needed more cystic fibrosis treatment. I needed a lot more help than I would have guaranteed I would have needed. When I increased weight, I noticed a lot more of my sickness going away. I was not as sick. I was needing cystic fibrosis treatment still, but not as much. That is a chronic illness, if you guys did not know. But when I was, that way, a lot of things went wrong. I have osteoporosis, and when I just keep losing weight, my bones get a lot weaker. And when my bones get a lot weaker, even carrying me to the point, you have to be careful. Because if you, hit my bones too hard on something when I was that dangerous weight, I could have easily broken a bone. And I find that pretty scary. I would faint a lot more because my body couldn't contain the heat that I was, having on my body. When I was ill, I put on a lot of heat. My temperature would go so high, drastically high, to the point that it would cause me to faint. Yes, I faint of high heat. My average temperature resting is 100, and that's severely high for just resting. I already have a bad flu, but that is just resting. I don't faint because of my, of my resting temperature, but if you do it any higher, I will most likely faint. I don't really like faint. I mean, yes, of course I faint a lot, but back then I was fainting a lot more because I was not able to contain, like, control my heat more. This video is going to be a long one, like a really long one, because it's something we've never talked about on camera before, and how drastic my health was only a couple years ago. My drastic weight I since was 13. This happened a long time ago. I was 16 at my healthiest. At 20, things quickly went downhill. I was a very severe weight. My temperature was increasing every hour or every minute, you could say, and I was just getting a lot worse. But now that I'm 60, I can just say myself, I'm worse. I am worse than I was at 30. I am worse than I was at, like, 19. I was guaranteeing myself saying that I was unhealthy, but the fact that those were healthy years is kind of scary. We've never got to we've never got to sit down and do a long video, like a very long video. And yes, this is daunting. This is, like, long to watch, but I want you guys to watch it, because this is just talking about an open period in my lifetime where I don't really sit down and talk with y'all guys. I don't really do it all often on the YouTube channel. It's mainly Matthew, my husband, that introduces the YouTube videos, talks the entire video, and I'm completely fine with that. He gets my consent that I can post these YouTube videos. He gets the consent that he can talk throughout the videos. Sometimes I am camera shy, but this time I felt like I needed to talk about it and be open about it rather than just keep it concealed. Because like that, we've never really talked about this. The title would be like that because we've actually never did. We've never talked about the hard life that I've had. And I'm not saying that my life of course it is hard, but the very good memories have came from it. My wrist is actually starting to hurt now. I'm okay though. I'm okay. That's just my wrist being annoying. Whew, I better put them in a different position. Anywho, they're at a more comfortable position now. But anywho, we've just never really talked about this, and we thought we wanted to talk about it. Sorry, when I was about 59, we were enrolling myself into senior palliative care. Senior palliative care is a care center that basically helps disabled people who needs several needs. My friend Sam goes there. I've talked about him on the video. I'll actually put up a screenshot right now. Maybe not a screenshot, but you've seen him in some other videos. His name is Sam. He has severe autism, and he's 18. He's the same age as my son, Andrew. But that care facility cares for people who really can't care for themselves. I'm not saying disabled people cannot do it, but sometimes their disability is so bad to the point that when this does occur, they aren't able to function. I am able to take care of myself, but to a very bad limit, to the point that I cannot live by myself without someone. I go to senior palliative care every 2 weeks, so in a month I go there 2 times, because every single week, only for 2 weeks out of a month, so maybe we're looking around, like, I don't even know, like 8 times in 2 months, and that's pretty daunting. My husband will take care of me when I am at the house, but senior palliative care has just been open to me since 60. I've barely been there I went there on the New Year's Day, because we thought, starting out of the new year, we thought that doing this, we didn't even open a video about it, because we just never really wanted to be open about the daunting fact that I was needing extra help and extra care. A lot of people, it's hard to share their disability online. It's hard. It's very hard. Because I just know sometimes I will get criticizing comments like, oh, this is all fake. No, it's not. It's real. It's all real. But I've been there. I've been at dark times in my life that I do not want to open up about. But just talking and doing this 9-minute video is, like, really nice. To talk about some stuff that I've never really gotten to talk about. To talk about stuff that is new and open to you guys. But, I mean, all I could really say is my feeding and eating has gotten worse. I've been to senior palliative care for, like, maybe a month now, who knows, a month. Yeah, it's hard for me to talk about because I don't really like the fact that I'm at senior palliative care. I love my friends that I'm making there. I made Sam. He's actually right here. Right there, near the juice box and that thing. But, we've just wanted to talk about this for a while now. Yes, the camera setup is bad. Honey? Honey? Yes? Can you come fix the camera, please? Sure. Okay, thank you. Okay, so, my husband, he just fixed the camera, so thanks to him. But, anywho, that's going to end it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching today's YouTube video. I hope this video did not bore you. It's just some open things that we really needed to talk about with y'all. But, just know that when you come to this video, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying that this is what is happening in my life, and I've never really been open about it before. And sometimes that is hard to the fact that I have never been open about it before. But, I mean, sometimes you really just need to push some things out and get some things off your chest that you really do think. I really think this is helpful for me to be talking about it on camera. But this video is almost 11 minutes long. It's way too long. But thank you guys so much for watching today's YouTube video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this long YouTube video. And anyway, subscribe. Bye!